I talk to Tim about this all the time. And I think it's a perspective that I don't think you really gain until you have a child. But our parents was just people that had kids, bro. Me and Tim talk about this shit all the time, bro.
Yes.
Like, we know niggas.
For sure.
We know niggas that just, damn, he had a kid. That
They
nigga
home?
been, he been in the slow class.
Dogging it every day, every week.
He been on bullshit. This nigga ain't never go to workouts.
His whole life.
This nigga used to skip study hard. This nigga got 2 kids.
Like, huh?
But I ain't gonna lie, our parents was just people, bro. Like,
No,
and when I say people, I mean like they got flaws. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like they just, you know what I mean? 2 people who could have been in a situation and had a baby, could have been together and had a baby, like, and you know what? They made the decision to raise you through tough times or good times. And guess what? You a result of that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, bro, because I be like, he talking about something. Bro, we figuring that shit out.
Hell yeah.
When do you stop figuring
No,
it out?
for
If you
real.
got it figured out, holla at me. I know you a
Right, you be
therapist
like,
and everything.
shit.
I know you like legally and medically supposed to have your shit together more than most of us. Which
Right,
I'll
you supposed
give
to be
you. I'll
helping
give you.
us out.
He gives fucking phenomenal advice. He is my personal therapist.
I'd
He
be
know
like,
that.
I
But
just don't know what's going on.
nah, but we all trying to figure that shit out, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like when you have a kid, bro, and that's why some people say, like, you know, they relationship with their parents hit another level once they have kid, because after you have a kid, you start to give your parents a different type of grace.
Sure.
Like a different type of understanding. Like, damn, like my mom was a sophomore in college when she had me. She had to drop out. And she had to come home and pivot. She only had an associate. She was about to pledge. SG Rowe. Shout out to the Rose.
Shout out to the Rose, man.
You know, and she was trying
Shout
to do
out
her
to your
thing.
mama.
Shout out to mama.
Sure
And,
is.
you know,
Sure is.
and she had to drop out to take care of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? My dad is just a hood nigga from the projects, you know what I mean? Hey, but, you know, he was making it through, and he was trying to find his way out of that tough environment. So understand with having me amongst his situation and stuff that he had going on. And it's just like, I feel like you kind of just get more perspective on, like, man, like, they did their best, bro. Like, with the tools that they had, bro.
Literally, me and my sister was just talking about this. We was like, once you get older and you get to a point, like, you know, where you're just more self-aware and like you see what's going on around you, and you just like, damn, like mom and daddy really did that shit, or like so and so, like Aunt Teresa really did that shit.
Bro.
Like, damn, like you was really doing, like, dang, like, and I would just tell my sister, I was like, you know, you just look at your family or you look at people you know, and you just be like, damn, you hear about so and so, like they on this now or they doing that now,
Yeah.
and you just be like, damn, like we really like
Came from
like
that.
we could have been so much worse off.
No question.
That's a fact.
And it was like, as a kid, like, you know what I mean? It's so funny because, like, I was actually talking to, me and Ian was actually having this conversation earlier, and we were just talking about, you know, your kids never going through what you went through. You know what I mean? And, you know, I feel like that's something that, I'm going to be honest, that I struggled. I wouldn't say I struggled with, but I had to change my frame of mind and understanding, you know, as Candace was pregnant, just that, like, Cairo's not going to live the life that I live, bro. He not going to be where I'm from, but he not supposed to be, though. Like,
Right.
Fact.
my sacrifices and everything that I ever went through and the things that I did to put my family on this next path and to help this generation and help my nieces and nephews. Shout out to E, shout out to Big Iz, shout out to Iran, Lil Ryan.
Lil Mo.
You know what I mean?
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Mo.
Lil Zai. Like, shout out to my nieces and
Yeah.
nephews. I did this so y'all could be on a better path. Like, I was the one that went to private school and took care of that. So now, guess what? Maybe my little man want to go to private school. Maybe he don't. Maybe he want public school. Like, but you got that option. We used to
Right.
not have that option. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah,
and it's
no,
just like,
facts.
you're young and not going to go through the things you went through, but you know what I mean? That you was never supposed to go through. A lot of shit that we went through that we feel like make us, the trenches, shit is trauma, bro.
Damn, that was deep. That's facts. That's some real therapy shit. You said Tim was the one that was certified.
Well,
That
I'm
was
Tim's
giving you
therapist. I never told you that. I'm Tim's therapist. So
Plot twist.
No, that's a fact. But I'm to kind of on the other side of that, you know, I did, well, no longer obviously, but not trying to put that all the information out there like that. But my parents did come from those type of backgrounds, and they decided to, you know, stay the course of a relationship for an extended period of time. And I did see those, like, I saw firsthand what it looked like or what it was for them not to want their kid to live the life that they did. And I definitely appreciated that I appreciated that from them because I can remember even now, my father, purchasing his first home. You know what that was for him and what that looked like for him, and my mom like having those things there and experiencing those things. So it was very like kind of like what Z's saying is like you don't know or you can't appreciate as much, for me, obviously I don't have children, but as you're growing as an adult, you understand like the situations and the sacrifices that your parents made, raising you and where they came from. So it was dope. It's dope.
And I feel like even just like saying that, like I didn't realize like how I grew up was so much different. Like, like think about like when you a kid, just like your son, like he not gonna realize that like, oh, like this is this way or like,
That's
like
a fact. Like they just think like when you a kid, every house big as shit because you little.
No, literally.
Yeah.
Because I swear I did not realize that like the house that I grew up in was big until like I became an adult. And then I was like, damn, like my friends, y'all used to be trying to go in on me. And I was like, well, shit, y'all wasn't wrong. I didn't realize like once I got
you
older,
had that crib, huh?
Yeah, like your friends be like, oh, damn, you living so like you living.
That's the hate though. That's
town.
the early hate on, oh my
But
God,
there's
Jada got the
something-
big room.
But having parents
Hater.
that was from that and were very like, I feel like we grew up very humble. I didn't, we didn't act no type of way. And I also didn't realize that my parents was really from that until I was older, going back to where, like, you growing up, you go to your granny house.
Yep.
You like, oh, this is granny house.
Mama side or daddy side?
In the checks.
Mama side.
Ooh.
Right.
Still in the checks.
And
Swear.
then the
Shout
whole
out Creighton.
I'm
Yes, sir.
as an adult going to my granny house. I'm like, damn, this where you grew up, girl.
Yes,
I was baby,
Yes,
you
sir.
was eating them bologna sandwiches right there. I feel it. I got
It's the
you. I
syrup
see big
sandwiches
dog.
for me. I'm gonna be honest.
My
It's
mama
the
used to
syrup
be on that
sandwiches for
sugar,
me.
John. Just sugar
The sugar
in
sandwich.
the bread.
Ooh.
Nah. We just looked. We was on the syrup sandwiches for
Syrup.
sure. The syrup Jones hit brazy, peanut butter.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to peanut butter. I never was a fried bologna because I wasn't the cooker. Shout out to Darian. Darian
That
was
fried
a
bologna
You want a fried
smacks,
bologna, bro?
though.
Darian was the one that used, like so. Me and Darian is that's basically like my older brother. He a year and some change older than me,
Right.
but
Okay.
he was the chef. First of all, he was better than me in everything. The nigga used to make me so mad, and I used to I tried to explain this to Candace the other night. Like, growing up, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, a lot of shit I did was just I had to do shit opposite of him. Just because I just couldn't be on the same
I
path
gotta
because
be
he
in my
was
own
cooking
lane.
me and everything. Like he was a basketball player. All right, I can't be this nigga. Fuck it, I play football. Fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like red. Fuck it. All right,
Yeah, I'm
I
not
like
blue.
blue. You know what I mean? That's what it was. So I just used to
Yeah.
just go opposite of him. But he was the chef. Like he used to be the one. Bro, when you a little kid, it's so funny. I remember Darian, bro. We used to be in the crib. He cooking up the eggs. I cook my eggs first. I probably fucked up the joint and all that. He used to know I wasn't good. I'm not a handyman. I'm really not good at that shit. Look, I'm a trick though. Leave me alone about that.
Hey.
But anyway, Darian will go after me. He cutting up the bacon, he cooking, he chefing his shit up. I'm salty. Damn, can I ask you? Nah, bro. You already got
Hey,
No.
bro. You ain't gonna show me no love.
you had siblings?
Yeah. I got an older brother and an older sister. But me and my brother, we got different mamas. So, like, he only used to come to our house on the weekends. Me and my
Oh,
sister.
damn.
Oh, man.
That's tough. See, I was the
That's
weekend
a
brother.
life.
Oh, you was see the weekend brother. Be
I was
lit,
really the
though.
summer brother though. I was really the summer brother. My daddy had another family. He used to live the, you know what I mean, but we ain't gonna get into him. But shout out to my brothers and sisters. But
I used to
For
love
sure.
when my brother would come over though. I used to be like, ooh, like,
oh yeah, I got away with everything.
For sure.
Cause guess what? That ain't my mama. Even though I love Miss Kim. Don't let me do that. I love Miss Kim.
That ain't my
I love
mama.
Miss Kim. But yeah, like I'm raised on my own rules. You know what
That's
I mean?
a fact. And I'm
Talking
rolling.
about you are not my mom.
My mama let me stay up to 11 o'clock. I ain't got no parental rights on my TV. I
sure.
watch the Boondocks.